guys, what's going on, and welcome back to What Shall We Do Next. And yes, I'm okay, I'm fine, don't worry. I know my yesterday's video suggested otherwise, but I am fine. Weirdly, I woke up today in a great mood. I felt great, I felt revitalized, and I thought I was going to wake up with at least a hangover because I never drink. So when I do drink, I don't know, I mean, I haven't drank in such a long time that I thought I was genuinely going to be hungover, but I felt great. I was extremely drunk, though. I did drink a lot, a lot. Well, I started off with beer, and then it led to cocktails, then it led to shots, and we had like champagne and stuff, and it was a crazy night. And considering I don't drink often, I can handle my booze, don't worry about me. But yeah, I had a great time. It was really fun to like just get out and do something different. I'm not much of a party person. I don't even like being drunk, honestly. Like, I hate being drunk, but I feel like when you're around good company, it's totally different. Like, I don't know, I've had a lot of bad experiences with alcohol and like being drunk, and it's just the most regretful thing ever when you wake up. Especially if you're like drinking alone because you're depressed, and then drinking is like a mood enhancer, whatever you're feeling. So like if you're happy and you go and get drunk, you're probably going to be 10 times happier. But if you're depressed and then you get drunk, you're gonna be like, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be dark. Trust me on that. Been there, done that, not going back. And I feel like that really stuck with me. Like ever since, I think the last time I really got drunk alone, it was like a bad thing. And ever since then, even when I was at like family parties and stuff like that, I would never ever drink. Like I may have a couple of beers or something, but I would never get drunk. And even my family, everybody knows that about me. But this time I decided to let my hair down, pull my skirt up, and just go wild, man. And I did, and I really enjoyed it though. But I feel like that definitely opened my eyes to the fact that maybe alcohol it's not just bad for me. Like, I mean, it's bad, but maybe I was thinking like, if I drink alcohol, it's literally the worst thing that I could possibly have for like my mental health. In this situation, it was like totally different. Like I was around like nice, genuinely nice, kind, like people, and these are people who I work with, and I consider them as like work friends. But now I said this to them last night on the way back home. I said, like, after this night, like, I feel so much closer to everyone, and that's a great feeling. Like, I don't have any friends, so for me to like go across that line of like, okay, I'm going, and I was like kind of dreading it because I was like, I don't know how this is going to turn out. I'm going to be all like dancing and having a good time at the party, but I'm going to come home and I'm going to be like a mental disaster. Like, I'm going to be drunk, I'm going to be crying, depressed, thinking about the past, which is what I do. But I came home and I was so happy. Like, I was like, this was a great night. Like, I haven't had fun like this in years. So I really feel like I needed that. And we agreed that we're not just going to let this be like a Christmas thing. We are going to do this again more often because we all had like a great time. And yeah, it was really fun. I was just like, I really got to know some of my work friends a whole lot more and become more than just work friends. We became friends. Yes, I'm wearing a leather jacket, and it's so soft. It came today, and I was pissed off about that because I ordered this the other day, and I was hoping it would come so I could wear it last night, but it didn't come, and it came today. But I still love it. And the weird thing is, though, I was like watching a review on this because it's made by Zara, which is like kind of a like, it's a good brand. It's a really good brand. It's like what some rich people wear and stuff like that. And I usually wouldn't wear something like that, but I lost my old leather jacket, which was like a cheap Walmart one. And it was kind of rough, but this one's like extremely soft. It's not real leather. It's only faux leather. I am not like vegan or anything like that, or vegetarian, but I don't like wearing like animal skin or animal fur or anything like that. That's one thing I don't do. So I purposely would go for like faux leather rather than real leather. But yeah, it's extremely soft. It's extremely lightweight. It was not that expensive. I actually got a pretty good deal on it. And this is the crazy thing. I know I'm like a little overweight, I guess you could say. I'm not like, I wouldn't look at myself and say like, you're like, I'm so fat. But I'm overweight. That's just like a fact. And I got this in large, which usually when I was like thinner, I would get things in large. But then this one I got in large because I think I don't know, I have a hard time accepting that I've grown in size, and it makes me feel better to just stick to the large. But it's pretty small. Like, I'll show you guys, hold on. So like, even though it's elasticated around the waist here, when I when I pull it tight like this, it literally is so tight that I could just about get the zipper on. And then when I pull it up, if I like suck in my stomach, if I like let my stomach out, it kind of looks like, oh god, that's not good. But if I like hold in my stomach, it actually looks pretty good. And I know it was only supposed to be like a waist one anyway. So it's like just for like the waist. But like the crazy thing is, like, I don't think, like, I know I joke about my weight and stuff all the time, but I feel like because I gradually gained weight, I don't really notice it. Like, I look at myself and sometimes I think like, wow, you look fat. And then sometimes I'm just like, no, you're pretty average, maybe a little overweight, but you're pretty average. The thing that like messes me up, and I don't know if it's me, and I would like people to be honest with me and tell me, hey, yeah, you're fat. Honestly, like, I would much prefer that than people like being like, oh no, you're skinny. Because one day I might just end up like this big because I didn't do nothing about it, because people enabled me by saying you look thinner. And honestly, I have a hard time trying to see if I'm fat or not, or like what is my body size. Like, I look in the mirror and I see different things with different like different outfits and stuff. Like, sometimes I'll wear a certain outfit and I'm like, oh, I look good, like I look slim, I look good. Then sometimes I wear something else. Like yesterday, I was wearing this other thing, and I was like almost gonna cry because I was like, I look fucking gross. I'm fat. Like, I look awful. And there's nothing wrong with being a little overweight. Like, we're all a little overweight, let's be honest. But I don't know, it was like bothering me. I just looked at myself and I was like, I don't even recognize you anymore, you fat pig. Like, just being really harsh to myself and like putting myself down like that. And I'm not a like fat phobic person at all, but it's like when it's myself, it's totally different. Like, I just suddenly hate myself for certain things. I don't know, it's weird, but like the thing that annoys me is sometimes I look at people who I think look fatter than me. I'm being honest. I see them like on YouTube especially, I think they look fatter than me, and then they're like, sometimes they'll say in the video like, oh, I weigh 180 pounds, and I'm like, how the fuck do you weigh 180 pounds? Like, I'm literally 210 pounds. There's no way you're heavier than me. You're lighter than me by 30 pounds. Like, you look heavier. I don't know if they're lying about that, though. That's the thing. Maybe they're lying, actually. But I see people who genuinely, that I think, from my perspective, like my eyes, I think they look bigger than me. And then they're like, I'm only 180 pounds. And it makes me feel bad then, because I'm like, well, I thought like you looked heavier than me, and now I'm finding out that I'm 30 pounds heavier than you. And like, I don't know, it's weird. I know I'm a little overweight, but this is another thing that I was thinking about. When I was buying this, I actually watched not a tutorial, a review on like a Zara man's leather jacket. And this guy looked relatively slim. Like, he was like a good size, like me. Well, like me. Like, he was like definitely slimmer than me, and this is what I was actually going to point out. But I didn't think he looked that much slimmer than me. Maybe just a little, but not that much. And he's like reviewing a leather jacket similar to this one made by Zara. And it had like the sizes on it here, exactly the same as mine. It's got like Europe size, American size, and then Mexico size. And the guy was like, he showed that part, and he got his in a small. And when he put it on, it was like perfect fitting. And I was like, what the fuck? What kind of sorcery is this? I got a large and it's too damn tight. Like, I realistically should have gone for an extra large, or maybe, I feel like a double X would have been too big, but like just an extra large. But like, it just kind of blew my mind a little, or blew my mind, because I thought he looked maybe a little bit smaller than me. This is a large and it's tight. Like, I can just about fit my stomach in the zipper. And that's with the elasticated thing stretched to its full capacity. But this guy who was wearing a small, who I thought looked like a little slimmer than me, he was a small and it fit him. He was like snug in it. Like, it just fit perfectly. And then there's me wearing a large and it's tight. Like, I don't get that. Like, it just, I don't know if I'm seeing myself as, sometimes I see myself as slimmer, then sometimes I see myself as fatter, just depending on what I'm wearing. Do you guys relate to any of this? I'm not sure if you do, but I definitely, like, one thing I am really insecure about is my neck. I have actually lost a couple of pounds. Like, I lost about 4 pounds, I think, because I've been, like, cutting back on the junk food and stuff like that. But it's more my neck, and I've been chewing gum and stuff like that just to try to like strengthen my jawline and make myself have like a sharp jawline like I used to have years ago, which you can see in some videos. Then I just suddenly got fat out of nowhere, and like my face was all like, and I don't know, it's a bothersome thing to me. People comment on it. I'm like, I can't fucking help it. I didn't choose to look like this. I didn't choose to look like this. But anyway, I really love this jacket though. It does feel good. It's lightweight. I don't like heavy coats, even though it's winter and it's like fucking freezing, but I still like to wear something relatively light. I would rather wear like an extra couple of shirts underneath than wear like a big heavy coat. I don't know, I'm just that kind of guy. But I do love it. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think it looks good on me? And the beanie too. I feel like the beanie looks better with a leather jacket than like the baseball hats. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I love you all. Remember the most important thing: chase your dreams and keep on fighting. Peace out, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoy my videos and you would like to support me and my channel more and also be featured in my videos, go check out my Patreon. Link is in the description. I would really appreciate any help you guys have to offer. As you can see, we have different tiers, different rewards, so go over there, check it out, and I would really appreciate that. Every little helps. Thank you so much. And also, guys, don't forget to subscribe with the notification bell on, and also follow me on all my social media. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Snapchat. So go follow me on all of those, and remember the most important thing: I love you guys and chase your dreams.